Hello everybody, my name is Bragster, this is Kai, and welcome to the 2022 Royal Rumble tier list. If you've been on this channel for long enough, you'll remember me doing this last year for last year's Rumble, and if you go back, some of those names on those lists are ridiculous.
Wow, what were they?
Adam Cole was one of the big ones.
What?
Well, Adam Cole was one of the big ones to win the Rumble last year.
Oh, I thought you meant the women's.
No,
To win the women.
No, was one of the big ones.
Gosh.
You've got like people like Ruby Riott was in there.
Was
like
Keith Lee rumoured at the time?
Keith Lee,
he was injured, wasn't
Jay White was in there.
Yeah.
Then you had Deonna Purrazzo because she was
Yeah.
doing great stuff in Impact. Like there was so many last year. So if you haven't, obviously you probably won't check them out. But that is just to tell you that basically this year, it's changed dramatically.
Yeah,
the landscape of WWE has changed dramatically over the past year, which is why we're both excited to do this, because like, I really don't know for the two Rumbles. Today we're going to be talking about the Women's Rumble. We're going to be looking at the top 30. Yes, we're doing 30. We are that stupid.
Yep.
We're doing the top 30 women's wrestlers like predicted to win the Rumble. We've determined that by betting odds. It's the best way of doing it. Like, there's no way of determining who's more likely other than betting odds, which were from SkyBet. If you're really that interested,
Well, there'll be some confirmed names that probably we don't discuss on this list because they're just not in the top 30 on the betting.
They're just not going to be in the top 30. Like, there will be people in both Rumbles that are just completely useless and just aren't going to do well in the Rumble. So what's the point in, having them high up? So, without further ado, we'll introduce you to the tier list. The best. Very nice. Alright, tolerable, and get them gone. Brummy, I've got to have an abbreviation in there somewhere. Get them gone. So, first up on the list, most excitingly of them all.
I knew you were going to put this one first.
I would like to tell you now, I did not purposely put this one first.
Okay.
Like, it does happen automatically. You just, select all the images and they just go in. Not even in alphabetical order. The first one is Naomi. I think very nice. Personally, I think after the years she's had of, being brought down, I think it would be very nice to have her win the Rumble.
You see, I'd be more inclined if they'd already been teasing the stuff with the oh my god, the head of the table and the stuff, the bloodline. They'd been teasing that before. I'd be more inclined to say very nice. However, she's going in this on the back of the storyline
with Sonya Deville.
Sonya Deville, and I have a feeling that Sonya's going to be the one that eliminates her, and it's going to lead to a match at Mania. I don't think Naomi will be winning this one, unfortunately. As much as you want her to win this one.
Yeah.
I to be honest with you, I wouldn't mind it if she did win it. I wouldn't mind it.
Where are you thinking then?
All right.
I think you're right. Let's put her in all right. We can change it. Obviously, at the end, we'll go through it and just double check. For context, if she wins the Rumble, I win 680 quid. So that is why I really wanted to win the Rumble.
Connor's living in dreamland.
I'm living in dreamland. I put the bet on at SummerSlam. When I think it might have been earlier. It might have been after Mania, actually.
Yeah, well, we said about doing it after Mania.
Yeah, because I did it after Mania. And the other one was Keith Lee. Keith Lee.
He's gone.
Anyway, next up is the one we all love, Nikki Bella.
See, I have a feeling you're going to disagree with me on this, but I actually would put her in either very nice or the best. Because
I nearly swore then. That genuinely infuriated.
Because Nikki Bella, although she's not the best in the ring, she's good in the ring, she's not the best in the ring, but she's a big name. Yeah. Having her against Becky Lynch or her against Charlotte Flair, they're both money matches.
But do you want to see it?
I think I do. I think I want to see her v Becky or her v Charlotte. I'd like to see her v Charlotte. That'd be an interesting dynamic. I know obviously we've got Bianca and we'll get into that later, but with Becky. But in terms of Charlotte Flair, who's she going to face? I think it'd be nice if it was Nikki. Do it a similar way they did with Brock, where Charlotte's eliminated loads of people and then someone comes in, eliminates her, and then wins it and goes and chooses her to face her Romania. I wouldn't mind Nikki Bella. I wouldn't mind.
Do you know what? I completely forgot that Charlotte's actually in the Rumble. Then.
Yeah, exactly.
She's in the Rumble match.
Look, I'm willing to leave a bit of leeway on this with Nikki Bella.
I was tempted to go to tolerable, but I will go to all right.
Okay,
if you'll go down to
that's
all
fine.
right.
I'll go to all right. That's fine.
I think above Naomi though.
Yes.
For the money, I feel like with Naomi, it's more the actual storyline rather than the excitement of the match.
Yeah.
Whereas I think Nikki would be the excitement of the match rather than the storyline.
Yeah,
I feel like the build won't be great, whereas with Naomi it would be
but
so good.
If you pitched to me like Naomi v Becky Lynch or Naomi v Charlotte or Naomi v Nikki Bella, I was like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'd be more inclined to go with the Nikki Bella the match, I think.
Next up is Shotzi Blackheart. Now, if you had told me this 6 months ago, very nice or the best.
Is she, where is she in terms of the right? Is she high up on the betting odds or is she not quite high up?
I don't think so.
No, I was going to say.
I would like to point out that I had to go through 30 of these, and it's very hard to keep an eye on who's high, who's low. There are some names we'll end up discussing afterwards. You can look yourselves, but there are some names that are much lower than you would expect, and that are probably a good cheeky little bet on. But Shotzi, I think, was about in the middle. She wasn't that great. I love Shotzi. I love her a lot. I just don't think this is the year.
No, I don't. I don't think she's ready yet.
I don't think she's a get 'em gone. Get 'em gone for me is
it stinkers.
No. But I think all right or tolerable. Yeah. I don't know which one you want to go.
Tolerable, because I don't think she's on the same level as Nikki Bella or Naomi, to be honest with you. Which is a shame, because she will be eventually. She will be eventually. But it's just, she's got to get there. And I don't think she's had the right build or the strongest build to go into a Rumble to win it, because everybody would be a bit like, for the casuals, they're just going to sit there and be like,
who is she? Yeah. Even though she's been on the main roster a while, obviously she came up with, what's her name? Oh my god.
We're having really brain farts today, aren't
we?
I'm
having a proper brain fart. The one that was with Dakota Kai.
Oh,
3 hours later.
Tegan Knox! We remembered that. We didn't research it at all.
Jesus
Tegan Knox.
Awful from us.
So she.
I was terrible.
This is going to be a long video. So she came up with Tegan Knox, and that was really exciting. And then obviously she's gone off and she's done some really good stuff. Like the amount of stuff that she's done. Have you seen some of the stuff she's done with Charlotte Flair in the past? It was really captivating stuff. But I think it's similar to a few of these. I feel like just not now. Not now.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of people we say that about.
Yeah, I feel like in a year I could really see.
Yeah.
I think they could push her massively. But as of right now, no.
Not yet.
This is one that I think will be criminally low on this list.
Yeah.
Shayna Baszler.
I do.
For me, Shayna Baszler is one of the best women's wrestlers and one of the best characters in wrestling. And she is doing
nothing. Absolutely nothing. How she is doing absolutely nothing on the main roster is like how the person after we're going to be discussing is doing nothing on the main roster. It's a crime.
Yeah.
And I think it's one of the main reasons why I've tuned out from the women's division. I mean, I said to you before, I still pay attention to the women's division, but not as much as I used to, because of big names just aren't there anymore. People like Shayna Baszler and other people that we're going to mention on this list. I think I can name 3 off the top of my head. Which is Shayna Baszler, Asuka, and Bayley. And I think the fact that them 3 aren't in and around the women's division, even doing mid-card stuff for the women's division, is a big reason why a lot of people are tuning off from it. But like you say, personally, I would love her to do.
See, this is where this is where she's been criminally underutilized. Yeah. However, I think minimum she's in very nice.
Yeah, I do. I agree.
Minimum.
Because I think maybe this time off might be just good for her. And I think I don't know, her coming into it.
Just think of the match.
She won before,
Becky Lynch, Shayna Baszler.
Again.
And which was the Mania match a few years ago.
Not last year, before.
Yeah. Where she should have won.
Yeah.
Or Shayna Baszler, Charlotte Flair.
Yeah, nice.
Both of which I would love
to see. Yeah, I would, yeah.
I'm tempted.
Go on, stick her in. Stick her in the best. We can always move her around.
Yeah,
I think she's in the best.
Because both of those matches make me go, oh.
Yeah. Well, that's what it was like with Nikki Bella for me, but Nikki Bella's not as good and not as prominent as Shayna Baszler in terms of wrestling capability.
Like, if Shayna was to go in and win this Rumble, I can't name a single wrestling fan that wouldn't be like, like a giddy child being like, oh
because
my god.
especially then you could build her back up to this monster.
Yeah.
And you could have her beat people on Raw or SmackDown, whoever she chooses, just in quick succession, and then make her feel like a monster again.
And then like the whole storyline can be that like she's got her confidence back, she's got her arrogance back. Like that winning in the Rumble, the dominance in the Rumble is what switches her. Yeah. And that would be an amazing storyline.
Agreed.
Next up, the criminally underrated, as you said, Asuka. One of the best, one of, if not the best females tunes that is going.
Oh yeah, the theme tune,
the theme tune. Obviously as a wrestler, everyone knows she's one of the best. But her theme tune. Oh my god.
I don't get why Vince doesn't use her, because she's got everything that he would normally love. She's great in the ring.
Yeah.
The only thing that keeps her lacking, as I'll get onto in a minute, but she's got a great theme tune, she's got character, and she's got this, she's strong, she's got strong style. The only thing that she lacks in is mic skills, which is why I think Vince isn't fully invested yet.
But then if you watch her back when she was in NXT...
Yeah. But
like, they play... Like, what you need to do when someone's not got great mic skills is play to it. Like, play to the fact that she proves her worth in the ring rather than outside of it.
Well, it's like Volta, or should I say... whatever his
name is. Gunther!
It's like Volta. He obviously isn't the best on the mic because of it's not his first language. But... that referring to that when he turned and became Gunther, when he got on the mic, I watched it about 4 or 5 times when he got to the mic and went, 9, and that sounded amazing because it's different to what you're used to hearing when someone comes onto the mic, which is why I think Asuka, they're not
with her Japanese, if she, like when she goes on a Japanese rant at somebody, like I love it, like, and I don't think Vince quite understands that people love that because it's like, oh, she's angry. She's angry. Like, and you can play to that. Yeah. Again.
Put her in the best.
Put her
in the best.
I think below Shayna though.
Yes, I agree.
Because I feel like both of the matches we've seen Asuka be in before multiple times.
And we've probably seen it on a Raw or SmackDown.
For me, I would do Charlotte. If she was to win, I'd have her go against Charlotte, similar to what Charlotte did to Asuka.
Yeah, nice.
Well, when Asuka won the Rumble, obviously before, she went for Charlotte. Yeah. So I'd have
has Shayna won it before? She hasn't, she?
No.
How did she face Becky then?
How did she? Oh, it was after the...
Did she eliminate her from the Rumble, or...?
No, I think it was just...
I can't remember how she faced her.
I think it was just she got called up.
Oh, did she?
Like, she dominated in the Rumble, broke the record. Yeah. Because that was the year...
Charlotte Flair won it and faced Asuka, wasn't it?
No, not Asuka. She faced someone. I can't remember.
Oh, okay. All right.
No, it was the NXT when she faced Rhea.
Rhea.
So she dominated in the Rumble, got eliminated, and then she went into the Elimination Chamber, beat everyone, and everyone went, oh. Yeah. And then she went to Mania and lost.
Now. Yeah, which is what she should be doing now, beating everyone. But great. Right.
Next up is
is Alexa Bliss.
I thought you were going to say levitating Alexa Bliss. To be
She's
honest.
I'm gonna do it in my predictions video, but I pitched away for Alexa.
Brilliant.
To do well in this Rumble. Whether she wins it or not, I'll keep that secret.
For me, controversially, as much as I love Alexa Bliss, I don't think I can put her in the best.
No, I think
because I'd not like looking at the matchups. Neither of them make me go, ooh. Like, I think they're good matches, but neither of them make me go, I want that now. I want it now.
Yeah, because they haven't sown the seeds for any like dark stuff to happen, which is why I think it's going to end up... So the match that she has at Mania will come from the Rumble, but I don't think it's going to be by her winning it.
No.
There's someone's going to eliminate her, or something's going to happen, and she's going to flip on someone.
Yeah.
And do you know who I'd like it to be?
Who?
Nikki Cross. And I'd like Nikki Cross to turn as well.
Because Nikki Cross has turned.
Well, she has, but not dark.
Well, yeah, she hasn't turned dark, but like, I think it would be cool because I think I don't know, like I don't know where they're going with Nikki Cross, but I would love like Alexa to do and Nikki Cross to go to old Nikki Cross.
Yes,
crazy.
That's what
Nikki
I mean.
Cross, and that match I would eat up.
Well, that's what I mean, and I think that's eventually they're both just starting now because Alexa Bliss is just coming back to Raw and Nikki Cross. I think that'd be quite a nice way to have them both go crazy and crazy and crazy, and then meet at Mania, which would be quite nice. But yeah, I think.
Where do you think? I'm thinking all right or very nice.
Nice, so am I, but I'm thinking more very nice.
Yeah, because I wouldn't be against it. I wouldn't.
No.
If she was to win, I wouldn't be like, ugh. No. I'd be like, I like
I'm interested
that.
to see what they do with it,
like,
if they did it. Yeah.
And I wouldn't. I would have preferred it last year, to be honest. But I feel like I feel like they could do something with it.
Yes, agreed.
And that is where I think the excitement comes in.
Agreed.
Next up is Rhea Ripley. I'm going to be controversial here. I reckon there.
And do you know what? I was going to say the exact same thing.
I reckon tolerable.
I'm not arsed.
No.
I'm really not bothered.
No.
I mean, don't get me wrong, she's great and we should probably ban her because she's British. However, I'm just not invested. I'm not invested. I don't. No. She hasn't done anything this year for me that makes me go, oh yeah, I remember when she did that. Yeah. I couldn't tell you what she's done this year.
Like, she's been in the tag team with Nikki Cross, and like they've bubbled over, but for me that's not good enough for you to win a Rumble and me to be invested.
No, agreed.
I think that's quite a quick and easy one.
Yeah.
Next up on the list is Carmella.
I just do it. I
don't get me wrong. I love Carmella, and I love her character and stuff.
She's trying to do something new. That's what I like about it. But it's just not everything she does just doesn't seem to stick.
It doesn't, and I don't think it's fully her fault. But I do like what her and Zelina together. I think that's a good like tag team pairing for the women's titles. And I feel like they can do some good stuff with those. I think it's just one of those ones where if she was to win it, I'd be very disappointed. Yeah. And because it's just not her year. Yeah. It's not at all.
No, I agree.
Charlotte Flair to win the Royal Rumble. I don't care. She's going there.
But I agree with you, and I was just sat there thinking, but the whole point of her character is that she wants us to put her there. It's like the whole Brock Lesnar thing.
Yeah.
When Brock Lesnar started the Rumble as number 1, everyone booed the house down because he eliminated 13 people in a row, just going whoop, whoop, and everyone hated it.
But it's one of the best Rumbles.
And that was the point.
Yeah.
I've watched that Rumble this morning. I sat down and watched it.
It's one of the best Rumbles I've watched.
But that's the point of it. That's what it's supposed to do. And I feel like that's, again, like I said, the Charlotte Flair's match at Mania will come from the Rumble, but it won't come by her winning.
Yeah.
I think whoever eliminates her, that's what the match will be at Mania.
I think the reason why she's in Getting Gone is the big one for me is no champion, unless the Rumble is for the title, should be in the Royal Rumble. No. It just shouldn't happen. It shouldn't be a rule. You've got enough women's wrestlers.
Yeah.
Make the numbers without her and have both women's titles defended on one of the biggest shows of the year. It's not hard, and it just completely winds me up.
Yeah.
And I know I'm getting more angry than I probably should do, but like it just winds me up how it's literally staring them in the face.
Yeah,
like they're building this thing between Charlotte Flair and Lita, and I'm just sitting there going, why don't you just make that the Royal Rumble match? If you're going to build something there, why not just make that the Rumble match, and then there's 2 spaces?
Does that mean Lita's winning it?
We will talk about her later, because she is on the betting odds, surprisingly.
Yeah.
But, like, for me, I think that's, like, why?
Yeah.
Why would you build something? Why would you make that the centre point of this Rumble? Well, it's not even of the Rumble. They don't even mention the Rumble. They're like, I'm going to beat you at the Royal Rumble, as if it's a singles match.
Yeah.
Like, that's the entire build, and I'm like, well, it's not a singles match, but you're pretending it is, and it's like, well, you can't just pull the wool over our eyes. Agreed. It doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
I'll calm down now. I got it off my chest.
Take a breath. Charlotte Flair is doing what she wants to do to you.
She is. That's the worst part.
Yeah.
Next up, Trish Stratus. I reckon.
Go on. What are you thinking?
Similar to Nikki.
And do you know what? Is it weird that we're thinking the same? Because I was gonna say all right, because the match I would love to see is Trish Stratus v Sasha Banks.
Ooh.
I would like to see that one the most. However, Sasha's injured, so it's not gonna happen.
Her versus Becky would be
nice. Yeah, that'd be nice.
Because that storyline is there.
And it's not going to be Charlotte, because Charlotte's treating this thing with...
Although, Charlotte keeps mentioning Trish Stratus in that.
Yeah.
Like, she keeps going, I made Trish Stratus retire, I made Trish Stratus retire. I mean, I wouldn't like it, because, again, they should give it to someone that's on the normal roster.
Yeah.
But, like, it's the fact of, just imagine her winning it and then being like, I haven't lost a beat.
Eliminating Charlotte Flair. I don't think she even has to win it. I think she just has to eliminate Charlotte Flair.
And then you would get, Trish Stratus, Charlotte Flair, Lita at Mania for the title. I would eat that up tomorrow.
It should be someone on the main roster.
It should be someone on the main roster, but just imagine.
It doesn't have to be for the title.
It doesn't. But I don't care.
I could see it being. Could you see it being maybe a tag team match?
No. I want that triple threat. I've decided that triple threat. Make it happen.
It would be good.
Make it
would
happen.
Be good. I'd back it, but I think Charlotte is being eliminated by Trish, and that's how it's going to happen. Or Lita, or both of them at the same time. That could wrap it up.
Yeah, it would be good, wouldn't it?
Because then we get to see Trish v Lita again.
Oh, see what I mean?
Yeah.
See what I mean? Hey, Bayley!
I'd like to just say, he turned to me before he did this and said, are you ready for this?
I want to know if you be my girl.
I think Bayley...
Boom!
I'm not going to give any away predictions in this, because I'm trying not to give away any predictions in this, but I think I agree with you the best.
I genuinely, and spoiler alert for the rest of the tier list, I think she's the best option. I think for me, I've got the storyline wrapped in my head. Bayley wins the Rumble. She goes after Charlotte Flair, right? Parallels, right? This is where the callback comes in. Bayley won the title and turned heel when she faced Charlotte Flair for the title.
Oh, did she?
She broke the Bayley buddies when she faced Charlotte Flair. I would love her to win the Rumble, get to Mania, Bayley buddies, and then beat Charlotte Flair again, but this time as a face. Nice. But like the parallels of both times she beat Charlotte Flair, she changed her character. She became a better version of herself. Both times. I'd love that parallel. That would just be beautiful.
Yeah.
Again, I wouldn't mind her versus Becky Lynch, but the one with Charlotte, I think beating Charlotte would make her the biggest baby face in history.
Yeah, it would.
I think it could make her bigger than Becky.
Well, the pop at Mania, she beat Charlotte, would be incredible.
Yeah, it'd be unreal.
Especially if you have them going in both heels.
Yeah.
And then at Mania, that's
when she turns the Bayley buddies. I think that is, for me, that's what I would do.
Yeah.
I genuinely think that would be the best option.
Quite nice, quite nice. Like that.
Next up is Kai's favourite wrestler in the entire world, Dana Brooke.
Why is she my favourite?
Because she is pretty naff, and I just thought you would quite like the fact.
Nah, get her gone. No, I hate her. No, just get rid of her. No. That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
That is all we have to say.
That's all we have to say about
No disrespect to Dana Brooke.
She's shit.
But she's not even the worst. But she's not on TV. She does nothing. Stay away.
No.
Do drop. No. We went to watch the wrestling.
We did.
A few months back.
We did.
And she was unreal.
She was.
And she is an unreal wrestler. And she's in the title match against Becky Lynch at the Rumble.
She is, yeah.
I would say there. I would say tolerable. I wouldn't be angry if she won.
See, I would be inclined to put her higher.
Really?
I'd put her in all right, but below them three.
Really?
Because if she wins it, it depends on the manner she wins it.
Right.
If she wins it in the Piper version.
Yeah.
And goes and just
what?
Goes
so loses as Doudrop.
Yeah.
Cuts a promo.
Yeah.
And being like, Piper's back.
This is gonna
Piper Niven comes out and batters everyone. That would. Yeah, you've convinced me there.
I wouldn't mind
You've convinced me there.
It depends on the manner in which she would do it. If she just did it as Doudrop and won it as Doudrop, no chance. I wouldn't even be around that. Get her gone.
Yeah, you've convinced me there.
If she does it in a, I'm gonna brutalise everyone and I'm gonna kill everyone. Yeah. I want to see blood, Connor. All right. Blood. Yeah. I'd put her in all right. That's where I'd put her. I think.
Yeah, you've convinced me. Brie mode! It's Brie mode. It's Brie Bella.
Okay, nice.
Where are we putting Brie? The best cheese.
Get her gone.
So you're putting Nikki Bella in alright, but Brie Bella get her gone.
Because I'm not behind. I don't know why. Nikki was always the bigger of the two. She always was the bigger draw of the two.
Right. I really want to know what your hatred for one of these sisters are.
I don't hate her. I just don't think that I could get behind her v Becky or her v Charlotte.
But Nikki?
Yeah.
It was the same.
Nikki was always the better wrestler.
Right.
And she was always the bigger draw.
Okay, can I convince you to go to tolerable?
Okay, yeah, you probably could, yeah.
Right, because again, Nikki's, don't get me wrong, I agree with you, Nikki is the better one. But to go 2 tiers below her sister, but they basically have the same career.
I just don't get. Is she going to be fighting with a child at ringside, or is she... Brian, she won't win it because she's married to Brian, that's why.
Yeah.
There you go, get her going because she's married to Brian. Brian's not in WWE anymore, so they won't have that either. Do you know what would be nice?
What?
If one of them eliminated the other.
That would be cool. That would be cool. I mean, they've done it before at the first Women's Rumble, but it would be cool. Nice. Like, I do quite like that.
Yeah. Do you think we're going to get a lot of women legends coming back? Because this year, you look at the men's roster and it's more stacked. And we went through that phase of when it wasn't stacked. They brought back a lot of legends to bring the draws in. Do you think that's what they're going to do with the women's this year?
I think there's a few names, even just coming up, I think it's all on returns.
Yeah.
Bayley, return. Asuka, return. Like...
Even Baszler, to an extent.
Yeah, Baszler to an extent is a return. There's a couple of others in a minute.
Yeah.
There, I think, could be big draw returns.
Yeah.
And I think it'll be more that. I think that's why they're announcing the legends in advance more this year, is because I think they're banking on these returns being bigger than the legends, which I think they will be.
Do you think at Mania, though, the legends will have more matches with...
Maybe.
I think we could see, like you said, Trish Lita and someone else. Do you think Nikki could have a match and Brie could have a match at Mania?
I think there'll be some legends involved in the women's tag division at Mania. I don't know who.
That'd be quite good.
It could be the Bellas. It could be a couple of other legends. It could be Beth involved and stuff like that.
I could see the Bellas tag teaming together.
But I can see at least some legend pairing happening at Mania for the tag titles.
Agreed. Yeah.
Bianca Belair. This is shambles.
Put her in the best.
Right, so we'll discuss further later. I would say they're in the best.
Yes.
We've seen her win it.
We've seen Asuka win it.
Yeah, but we saw her win it last year. Would you really want Bianca to win it 2 years in a row?
I would like the next year going into it, is she going to win it for a third time? Is she going to do it? It's her match.
Yeah.
It becomes her match then.
Yeah. For me, don't get me wrong, she's in the best.
Yeah.
Like, I feel...
Because it's redemption. It's redemption
Becky, yeah.
That's what it is.
I think, for me, Bianca is the favourite. I don't think she's the best option. I think Bayley's the best option.
Is Bianca the favourite?
I can't remember.
Do you want me to have a look?
We'll look at the betting odds in a minute. We'll take a quick break.
Yeah.
But I feel Bayley is the better option. Mm-hmm. Bianca, I think, is my favourite anyway.
Yeah.
Is the more likely winner. So yeah, we did check. Bianca is favourite alongside Alexa Bliss to win it at the moment. But that's, for me, Bianca's if I was to put a bet on now, that I genuinely think will win, Bianca would be it. Yeah. But I think the best option is Bayley.
Yeah, great.
Next up is Io Shirai. Now,
I think that reaction sums it up really from both of us, doesn't it?
It's tough because she does have history with Charlotte Flair. And
she does. Do you care?
I care enough to put her above Shotzi.
Yes, okay. But I don't care enough to put her above Rhea and Brie.
It's for me, it's like she's either there or there.
Oh no, tolerable for me.
I see, and I thought you would say tolerable, so I'm going to put her top of tolerable.
Okay, alright.
But yeah, I feel like there's just not enough there. They haven't built to anything.
Maybe soon.
I think this could be a call up, but I don't think she'll win it.
Like Shotzi, it's like maybe not now, but a few years down.
Now, one of the returners, less big name.
Yeah.
But I think a returner that would be quite nice.
Okay, it'd be nice to see her, yeah.
Lacey Evans.
Yeah.
I don't mind Lacey Evans. She did her job.
Yeah,
she's like Corbin.
Yeah.
You're meant to really despise her. And it worked.
But she was good in the ring as well.
Yeah.
A bit green, but...
For me, it'd be alright. Because I always like a returner winning. I think... If she returned and won it, I'd be happier than those four there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I see that.
And if you remember, when she left, she was meant to face Charlotte Flair.
She was, yeah, pregnancy, wasn't she?
And then she had to drop out because of her pregnancy. So there is
storyline
that they could pull off there. And I think it's not really high, it's not low, it's just it'll be alright.
Yeah.
Next up is an absolute legend.
Yeah.
Lita.
Yeah.
Now, this is the thing. Lita, I think, right, there is one place to put her.
Yeah.
And that is there.
Okay.
Maybe
Alongside
there.
Trish.
Alongside Trish.
Yeah.
Because they are the same in everyone's heads. I don't feel like anyone doesn't like one likes the other.
Yeah.
Like, you like both of them.
Yeah. They're legends, aren't they?
I've convinced myself that I want the triple threat.
Yeah, so have I. I think you convinced me that I want the triple threat.
I really want the triple threat now. But I feel like Lita should go above Trish just a little bit, just because, like, the storyline's already bubbling.
Yeah.
So I'm already a bit more into it than I would be with Trish.
Yes, agreed.
And only slightly, but
just because, if you can have all three, have all three.
Yeah, exactly. Next up is Maurice.
I don't even need to discuss that one. I mean, I tried to when we were discussing who to put in this on the 30, I tried to justify it with saying maybe she wins it, she'll be away from Edge at WrestleMania, which means Edge can face AJ Styles.
Oh.
But it's just not enough reason for
No. Like, the thing is with Maurice, she does her job. It's another classic person of, she does a job. Her and The Miz are so good at just winding people up.
Yeah.
And you see it over social media every week. People are getting angry.
Like them too.
And it's hilarious.
Well, it's like you say, it's like Corbin.
Yeah.
Good at their job.
Yeah, really good at their job. I really like it. But just don't win the Rumble.
No. I don't think she should be in it, to be honest with you.
No, I don't think she would either.
I don't think she should be in it.
Next up is a really interesting one.
Okay.
Impact Women's Champion, Mickie James.
They're going to do one of two things.
She goes out immediately.
Yeah. That's
the
going to be one of them.
petty thing in the world.
You can see it happening.
I can.
And she's even going to do that or have a decent showing.
Yeah.
And
rumours are, like, she's been given the blessing from Impact. Rumours are she's going to come to the ring with the title.
I can't see them allowing that.
I can't see them allowing it, but Impact have plastered it all over social media of, we're going to allow Mickie James to do this. Basically, saying to WWE, are you going to be the good guys or the bad guys? And I think I would pop. Right, this is controversial. I would pop
I know what you're going to say.
more for the Impact World title being on the show than seeing Mickie James.
Yeah, I think I would.
Like, if I see the Impact World title in her hands, I will go mad.
Because that shows that they're willing to actually open that forbidden door.
For me, with Mickie,
Don't do it. Don't do it. No, I don't. No, go all right. She's in all right. Okay. She's above Naomi, I think.
Yeah.
But all right.
Like, the only reason I would have put it in very nice is the Knockouts champion winning a WWE Rumble.
It's just not going to happen, is it?
Title versus title at Mania. Like, that is the only reason I get excited.
Why would, in a logical mind, why would Vince McMahon put title v title at WrestleMania on the biggest wrestling show in the world and big up Impact so Impact get profit from it?
Because AEW had a connection with Impact and everyone criticised them for not putting over Impact.
Okay.
So it would be a one-up.
Yeah, I suppose.
To them, being like, we did it better than you, and we had 3 months, you had a year.
Yeah,
like,
true.
It would just be a massive.
Yeah, to them. Yeah. It's weird. I like this Forbidden Door because there's rumoured to be a Forbidden Door in the men's.
Yeah, I don't know who.
We've discussed it, haven't we? And we think well, we won't obviously speak about it now because it's the women's one, but we'll speak about it when it comes to the men's.
But yeah, Mickie James, good option.
Yeah.
Next up, Natalya. Right? No, but the thing is,
get her gone.
But she's a legend. I want to put her there.
No, I just don't care. If she wins it, I'm just not watching that match. I mean, it's my pitch break.
But the thing is, you're right. But she's such a legend.
She is.
Having it on her pedigree would really be nice.
It would, but the Royal Rumble's not about being nice.
You're really adamant on getting gone, aren't you?
Just get her gone.
Oh,
just get her gone.
Sure, get her gone then. It didn't really take much convincing, did I?
If she wins, I just don't care.
I really didn't take much convincing, did I? Let's be honest here. It really didn't take much convincing at all. Next up is, I think we're getting to a good selection of names now. I think we're getting to a lot of really good names. First up, Liv Morgan. I think very nice.
Yes, I agree with you.
I think she's below Alexa because we've seen the match with Becky before.
Yeah.
But third time's a charm.
Yeah.
Like a storyline like that, third time's a charm. She's won one of the biggest things you can.
Agreed.
And then goes on to beat Becky would be really nice storyline.
Yeah.
It's not as good as a few of the others, but I think it would be really nice.
Yeah, I agree. And I also, just reflecting on this list, I know we'll jiggle it about the end, but I think we've been very harsh in the All Rights.
No, we haven't.
I think that front four, I think I'd be alright with them. More than alright with them happening. With Nikki, Trish, Lita, and Mickie James.
But when I said very nice for Mickie, you were like, no.
I know, but now upon looking at that, I think I'd be more happy with Mickie winning it than if
Naomi won it.
Yeah, Naomi won it. I do want it. We'll have a look at it.
We'll sort it out later. I think we'll definitely move a few. I think Trish and Lita will definitely be moving up now. I suggested the triple threat.
They will.
Next up is superhero Nikki A.S.H. Tolerable.
Yes, and I agree with you.
Because her new character, they could really build on that.
Yeah.
With like maybe a few heelish tactics in the Rumble.
Well, I'd like her to cross paths with Alexa Bliss.
Yeah.
That's what we said. Like we said before. And then maybe
they needed to do
maybe
more
that's the
with
spark
that.
To the darker.
Yeah.
She's already turned bad, but the thing that turns her darker is Alexa Bliss.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of ways they can go about that, and
if they don't, I just don't care.
Yeah, if they don't, I don't care.
Don't try. Don't try.
It's Paige. It's Paige. That really hurt my throat. I would like to point out. It's Paige. Very nice.
I think the best.
Do you know what? Right. I would like to point out, we have not discussed any of these, and we are not telepathic.
No.
Before I pull her in very nice, I pull her there because I thought you would mark me down for putting her in the best.
No, I ain't the best. I'd love to see her win it.
Her come back and win it would be one of, genuinely, could be one of my favourite Rumble moments.
Yeah.
Like, I love Paige.
Do you think she'd come back as number 30?
Yeah.
Or would you like to see her a bit of a run and see what she can still do in the main?
I think build it up, number 30, hear the scream, and I think it's a return that can make grown men cry.
Yeah.
Like, it is, because her story,
it's like Edge's.
it's heartbreaking.
It's like Edge's, isn't
it? But the difference is, like, Edge had already had like a run for 10, 15 years. Paige had just got started. Like, it was her first 5 years or whatever.
She could have been probably the biggest star.
She would have been the biggest star. And I truly believe that.
She was very AJ Lee, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Very, very good.
Yeah, she left way before her time. The difference was AJ Lee was due to choice.
Yes.
Obviously, CM Punk probably was a bit of an issue with AJ.
Probably.
But I'm surprised she hasn't been rumoured, actually. She's rumoured every year.
She's been rumoured with AEW, though, isn't she? Not
maybe that's partly something that's put her down. But yeah, Paige for me. Oh, please just give it to me. Number 30, and I might even cry. Like, genuinely.
That'd be a good number 30, I think. It'd be a great number 30.
Next up, Becky Lynch.
Put her in, get her gone.
See,
it's for the same logic as Charlotte. You can't have her in anywhere else.
No, the thing is, I agree with you.
Yeah.
I think my big thing is, like, I think for her to win the Rumble, it means like when she won the Rumble, she has to lose her title earlier in the night.
Yeah.
For me, I don't want to see her lose the title until Mania. I want that Mania moment to be huge.
Yeah.
I think Mania could be the time where, unless Charlotte Flair gets the Legends, where both titles switch.
Right, okay.
Like, both women's titles switch will be really interesting.
Nice, yeah.
For me, Becky, get her gone, because I wanted to keep that title. I wanted to beat Doudrop. I want her to...
The thing is with that, when you're saying about keep it to Mania and both lose the title at Mania, last year at WrestleMania, one thing that did bug me a bit is every single title pretty much changed hands, apart from them being Universal, which I don't think that's what Mania should be about, because then it's predictable.
Yeah.
But I mean, like you say, I think Charlotte will get the Legends, which means Charlotte the belt won't switch. But yeah, I know what you mean. I think Becky should keep that.
I think Becky losing that at Mania, I think is predictable, yes, but will be such a good moment, it's worth it.
Yeah, agreed.
Next up is a female wrestler I really like. Raquel Gonzalez.
Okay.
I say for Raquel, all right. All very nice. Because
Okay.
if
I'd go all right.
Because for me, with Raquel, right, she walks in, she dominates the Rumble.
Yeah.
Like, she debuts, dominates the Rumble, similar to Shayna Baszler, but wins it, goes after Charlotte Flair and completely destroys it.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Like, Charlotte Flair, who has destroyed multiple NXT call-ups, has someone in Raquel Gonzalez who is bigger, badder, and better, destroy her.
Yeah.
Give it to.
Nice. Yeah, actually, yeah, okay.
And I don't think it's mightily high, but I feel like I would be interested.
Yeah, okay, yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
Next up, Ronda Rousey. Alright.
I'd put her higher. I'd Rousey again for the same reason Nikki Bella, although Rousey's actually probably a better wrestler. I'd put her in very nice.
I could be tempted to
I think I'd like the Ronda v Charlotte and I'd like the Ronda v Becky. I'd like them both.
I think give us Ronda Becky because that's what we were meant to have.
Yeah.
And then Charlotte got in the way.
Yeah.
And then have the parallels. Charlotte tries to get in the way again, and they just
Trish and
they batter her.
Trish and Lita take her out. Then we get to that as well.
Yeah. Trish and Lita take. We've got this. But give us the booking job now. Give us it.
I think everyone who makes these lists says the same. Just give us the booking job.
Just give us the booking job. Yeah. We've got this.
We do this every year, and we just get ourselves excited for no reason.
Yeah, and then we'll have Charlotte Flair win it.
Yeah.
And then we'll have bloody Shane McMahon win the men's one, and we'll be disappointed all over again.
Yeah, but we still watch it, so
yeah,
we're the stupid ones.
Yeah, we are. Oh dear. Sonya Deville is the next one.
Tolerable.
Really?
I
think same as Naomi.
Okay, yeah, okay.
I mean, because they're both in a storyline, I mean, there is a way you could have one of them win it, the other one try and take it off of them before Mania and have the interesting dynamic.
Right, yeah.
Like, I think with Naomi, you would have Sonya try and take it off of her.
Yes,
and then at Fastlane have it against, and then she overcomes the odds. Similar to like Kofi after like with the build up, but instead like she won the Rumble and she has the right.
Yeah.
Like how like Vince tried to stop Kofi. I think have Sonya try and stop Naomi, or like have Sonya win it by cheating. Maybe coming in at like 31 or something. Nice. And then Naomi being like...
Oh, Naomi's won it.
Naomi's won it. She comes in number 31.
How annoyed would you be?
I would...
How annoyed would you be? I'd pay to see that. I'd pay £600 to see that. Just Naomi win it and you're celebrating that. Oh my God, I won £600 and then in comes...
Do you know what
do you know what?
Do you know what the worst part is? I can see it. I can really see it, and that would break my heart.
I would pay him money to see that.
That would break my heart.
Number 31 just comes in next Naomi.
I would actually cry. Like that would break me.
Oh, that'd be honestly one of the funniest moments ever.
I would never watch wrestling again.
I'm praying that happens.
I would never watch wrestling again. Like I'm not even joking.
Oh, that'd be so funny. That'd be so funny.
No, let's not think about it.
Sonya Deville just cost you £600 by coming at number 31 by cheating to win.
Yeah, but you could see it, can't you?
Yeah,
that's the worst part.
Yeah.
Next up is Sonya Deville's former friend, Mandy Rose.
Get her gone.
I think tolerable.
Get her gone. I don't care.
I can convince you here. She's the NXT Women's Champion. Imagine the NXT Women's Champion winning the Rumble.
Okay, yeah.
Like, I think something like that will happen eventually, which is why, for me, Mandy Rose isn't the one that should do it, but I would be like, oh my God, the Women's Champion's just won it.
Yeah.
Like, the NXT Women's Champion has just won the Rumble.
Yeah.
Like, I think that elevates NXT 2.0, and it also could create some quite nice dynamics.
Yeah.
Again, nothing too major, but...
nothing massive.
Yeah. Zelina Vega.
Yeah, I'll get it gone.
She can join her friend, can't she?
Yeah.
I mean, let's be honest here. She can join her friend. Like, it's just not the time. No. I like Zelina, and I'm glad she won the Queen's Crown.
Sorry, I didn't like
yeah, I really like the fact that she won it. I think that was quite a nice gesture. But not this year.
No.
Right. Is there anyone here you think we should move?
I think there is. I think it's quite a few.
I mean,
Yeah.
That, and that.
Yeah. Agreed. But I'd probably have Rousey ahead of Nikki Bella.
Yep. And
then,
I would have that, and then Mickie at the bottom of that.
Yeah, and
then Liv, then Alexa.
Oh, would I have Liv after Trish?
I agree with you, actually. And then Alexa there.
Yeah. And then what about in All Right? For me, actually, I think put Lacey Evans down as tolerable.
You sure?
I don't care. I think we were being nice.
Sure. Is there anyone from tolerable that you think should go up?
Brie.
You think should go to All Right? Yeah. As I said, you can't have them too away from each other.
Brie.
Apart from that, I don't really like.
I think we're all right there.
Right. The big question.
I don't want to give away my predictions.
It's who we want.
Okay, who we want. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So is Paige winning the Rumble better than Bayley?
Yeah.
Is Bianca winning the Rumble better than Bayley?
No.
Right. Is Asuka winning the Rumble better than Bianca?
No.
Okay, this is the big one. Is Shayna Baszler a better option than Asuka?
Yes.
Better than Bianca?
No.
There we go. That is our
Would
order.
you agree with that, or?
I would pretty much agree with that.
Yeah.
I think those two for me are the best options.
Yeah.
If you want to go for the pop, that.
Paige.
If you want to go for the storyline, that.
Yeah.
And if you want to go for what they're going to do, that.
Who would you have Paige face? Charlotte.
Yeah.
I'd love to see her face Charlotte.
Yeah. Because again, it's like that whole legend thing. She loves beating the legends. I think that would be a really good thing to do. So that brings us to an end. After nearly 50 minutes,
we said before we come on air, we thought the women's one was going to be very top and bottom heavy, and the men's would be very spread out.
This has been very spread out. Which is nice to see, because I was a bit concerned that it wouldn't be.
Yeah.
But I think because there's a lot of legends in there, it's hard to judge where you're going to pull them. But in context, there is a lot of legends this year. I actually wouldn't mind winning it. I feel like
we haven't had a legend win it yet.
No, and with the two champions that are there at the moment, they both suit a legend facing them, because they're both arrogant.
And when they both faced everyone else.
It's that arrogance of I've beaten everyone.
Yeah.
That then makes having a legend come in be an interesting prospect.
Agreed.
But the question is, do you guys agree with us? Probably not. But do you guys agree with us? I feel like though the best tier is the one that I feel like won't be questioned. I think it'll be the rest that'll be questioned.
Maybe the Shayna Baszler one might be questioned, because a lot of people know her just from their main roster stuff rather than NXT stuff.
But I really do think this. I feel like I'm more excited for the Women's Rumble. I feel like the Women's one.
Before I did this, I didn't care about the Women's Rumble. But doing this has actually made me quite invested in some of the people in it.
Because I feel you can count there roughly. There's about 10 names. We're in a 30-woman match. 1/3 of them we want to win.
I think if anyone from the
obviously there's some that might not appear, but
I think if anyone from the Best and Very Nice won it, I'd be happy.
I'd be more than happy. Yeah. And I think one of them will. I think this is one year where I've put no one here who I genuinely think will win it.
No.
So yeah, I think we've done the best we can after 50 minutes deliberating. We've done the best we can. But yeah. Do you guys agree with us? Do put that down in the comments down below. Hit that like button if you enjoy videos like this, because we can make more of these in the future. Obviously, I do these every year for the Rumble, but we can do more.
Next Universal title.
Yeah, stuff.
Next to different reigns.
We can do different tier lists for different things.
Might be a nice one to do. They released the betting odds, don't they, after the Rumble? Before the Rumble. Oh, no, maybe it's a bit late. But I was going to say who to headline WrestleMania.
Yeah.
We could go for every single match that was
that would be cool.
That'd be quite nice.
We've got a lot of wrestling videos, I think, in our heads that we would quite like to do. Obviously, we've got the 2 wrestling games coming up in the future that I will at least do on the channel, and I will make sure he gets in on at least one video.
Oh yeah, I'll be in playing 2 games.
I think there's a lot of exciting things we can do for those. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hit that subscribe button for more stuff like this and more Royal Rumble content. The men's Royal Rumble tier list will be on the way. Predictions are on the way as well. And then my live reactions, not his, but my live reactions to the Rumble will be there. Unfortunately, Kai has other plans. It's a shame, but like,
I'm not here, unfortunately.
we'll see what we can do. But
I'll definitely be here for Mania and everything before Mania. So it's just this one. I've got.
It's just one of those unfortunate things.
Yeah.
But please subscribe for more stuff like that, and we shall see all of you in the next video. See ya. I'm really excited for that.
I am actually. It's made me really, really excited for the Rumble now. That women's one.